Hello students, good morning. Today we will see an important concept related to pair of linear equation into variable. It is called condition for solvability. Actually, in this topic, what we will do, we will find out ratio of coefficients. You know, for pair of linear equation, the general form is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, first equation, and second is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, where a1, b1 are the coefficient of x and y respectively in first equation, and c1 is constant for first equation. Similarly, for second equation, a2 and b2 are the coefficient of x and y variables, while c2 is the constant for second equation. So these coefficients and constant, we will take the ratio of these, and we'll see one concept related to ratio of coefficient. That first of all we find a1 by a2 in simplest form. Then we will calculate v1 by v2 also in simplest form. Now we compare whether they are equal or they are not equal. So there may be two situations. They may be equal, they may not be equal. So first we will take they are not equal. Then our rule will be, condition will be a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. When such relation exists in any question of pair of linear equation, that is in case of simultaneous equation, such condition comes a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, then three things you have to memorize. For such condition, there will be unique solution. Unique solution means there will be one value of x and one value of y, and this one value of each x and y may be same or may be different. So only one solution you will get here for x and y. This is called unique solution. And if you draw the graphs of such equation, you will get intersecting graph as here shown. Means one graph will cut the other. So they are called intersecting graphs. And in this situation, since there is one solution for x and one for y, so system will be called as consistent system. Consistent system means such pair of equation which is having solution. Since there is one solution in this case, so system to system we call it is consistent system. Okay student, now let us consider the second situation when there may be the case that after calculation of a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 separately, and in bringing simplest form they are equal. Suppose, because we have considered now not equal, now we will consider that they are equal. Then if they are equal, then in this situation we have to find out the value of c1 by c2 in simplest form. Now first two are equal, I mean a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, and we have calculated c1 by c2 also. So now compare c1 by c2 with these equal pair a1 by a2 and b1 by b2. So again there will be two situations. One, that c1 by c2 also equal to a1 by a2 which is equal to b1 by b2, and c1 by c2 is also equal. It means all three pairs are equal. So condition will come a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. If in any pair of equations these relation come, this relation comes, then that pair of equation will have infinitely many solutions. It means if you solve this equation, you have many answer of x, many answer of y. So we say infinitely many solution. Although in such cases we don't find the answer, we simply write the conclusion that the system will have infinitely many solution. And if you draw the graph of such equations, graph will come coincident, means one graph for one equation will come and the another graph of second equation will come on the same line, that is they coincide each other, so they are called coincident graphs. And since the solutions are there, many solutions are there, so system again will be called consistent system. Now you take the other situation, since a1 by a2 already equal to b1 by b2 and we have calculated c1 by c2. Now we suppose that this c1 by c2 is not equal to these two equal pair, that is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 and now not equal to c1 by c2. So this may be happen in any pair of equations, since all these conditions depends upon the nature of question, that is nature of pair of equation. So there may be such pair of equation for which this condition may come. In this situation, if you want to solve such equations, you can't solve. It means there will be no solution, no value of x, no value of y you can get for such equations. Okay, so we say that system is having no solution. And if we draw the graph for such pair of equation, the graph will come like this parallel graph. So one line is for one equation and another line come parallel to the first graph. So such situation in such situation we get parallel graph, and since there is no solution, so we say that system is inconsistent. Okay student, so all these three conditions we must memorize. One time more I am reading. First condition is a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Three things what is to memorize: system is having unique solution, graph will be intersecting graphs, and system is called consistent system. Another condition is if a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 is also equal to c1 by c2, system will have infinitely many solution, graph will be coincident, and system is called consistent system. And the third condition is if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2, then system is having no solution, graph will be parallel, and system is called inconsistent. Okay, so if you memorize this, then some important question related to condition of solvability may be solved. So let us take one or two questions. So let us see which type of question here is. Here one question I am reading: find the value of k if the system of equation, you know system of equation means pair of equation. So 2x minus 3y equal to minus 1 and kx plus 4y equal to 5 has unique solution. It means it is well said here that this pair of equation is already have what unique solution. So in this unique solution case you have to find the value of this k. So we will write in this way that for unique solution we know a1 by a2 is not equal to v1 by v2. Putting these values we get 2 by x, 2 by k is not equal to minus 3 by 4. Okay, so by cross multiplication minus 3 by k is not equal to 8, or we can transpose minus sign towards right side, so 3k is not equal to minus 8, and hence k is not equal to minus 8 by 3. So what this answer says? Answer says that don't put the value k equal to minus 8 by 3. It means here in this situation the value of k will be other than all values other than minus 8 by 3. Okay. Now we take another question where I am reading question, find a and b if the following system of equation has infinite solution. So equation is, system of equation is 2x plus 3y equal to 1, and another equation is ax plus by equal to 4, and condition given is infinite solution. It means system is already having infinite solution. So supposing that, considering that here infinite solution is, then we have to find the value of this a and b. Okay, so we will write answer in this way, that for infinite solution we know what is the condition. Condition is a1 by a2 equal to v1 by v2 also equal to c1 by c2. So putting these values of coefficient and constant, we get 2 by a equal to 3 by b equal to 1 by 4. Now taking this a term with this constant term, that is 2 by a equal to 1 by 4 one time, and another time taking b term and constant term, that is 3 by b equal to 1 by 4. So we can solve and can get the value of a equal to 8 as shown here, a equal to 8 and b equal to 12. So in this way we can find out the value of unknown quantity a and b, or somewhere it is written find the value of k, find the value of p, and condition is given that when we have to find out the value of a, b or k or p, when the system is having either unique solution or infinite solution or no solution. So condition is given and we have to find out the value of unknown quantity, that is we have to find out the value of either constant or coefficients which are unknown. So in this way such question can be solved. Hope student you are now clear that you can get all these things very nicely, and try to solve from your exercise. So we will meet again in the next video. Till then, good night, and